Hey, want to see your suggestions drawn on a future episode of the Doodle Stream? Join me live every Friday from 5 to 8 p.m. Eastern at twitch.tv/MrHinkleDraws. But while you're here, enjoy this previously recorded live stream. And don't forget, as an artist, I require validation. Hit that like button. And if you're new here, subscribe for more art from MrHinkleDraws. To another episode of the Doodle Stream, the show where every Friday here on Twitch, I try my best to doodle your ideas and your suggestions from the chat.
Hi, Kevin.
What's up, Black Six? Andrew, how are you? Joey's here. Maniac for Brikx, hello. And Tim, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Always nice to see my friends at Authocracy here in the stream. It is greatly appreciated. So hey, did you guys know that I drew a book?
Well, art is not all fun and games. It's a lot of hard work.
That's right, it is, Joey. Art is a lot of hard work. Steve says, and hello, Steve. Sorry, I missed you. As long as those suggestions are not hands or horses. Hey, we got some emotes for both of those. Hands. And horses. Larry, nice to see you, Larry. Yeah, I got a book, guys. It is a children's book that I illustrated with my buddy Brian. Brikx O'Brien. Head over to that link if you haven't already seen it. It would mean a lot to me. I would greatly appreciate it. If you've got a little future gamer in your life, they might like it. So, as I was saying, we're drawing Pokemon today. So one of the perks for supporting my work over on Patreon, ! Patreon in the chat, is you get to pick the theme for the show each week. And then we start taking requests after I knock out a warm-up, so to speak. This is gigantic. A warm-up for whoever suggested it. So today's episode is Pokemon, which was suggested by Ninja with the Bricks. So thank you, Ninja, for your ongoing patronage. It is greatly appreciated. And he wanted a Shadow Lugia. So that's what I'm working on. I started it as per usual, and I got distracted. So, and let me know if the music is okay compared to my voice. Hopefully it's not too loud. And hopefully you can hear me. I assume you can. Yeah, it's great timing, huh? It's kind of amazing. I was thinking about this earlier that... okay, good. Mix seems good. I was thinking about this earlier is that, you know, when I started the thread for all the theme suggestions, who would have known that, like, the horror movie one would land in October? Who would know that, like, the Pokemon would land on the release of a Pokemon game? Like, this is not at all planned this way. It just happens to be in our favor. So yes, welcome everybody. I appreciate the 7 of you that are here. Hope everybody's doing well this evening. That's way too long of a neck there. So I'm gonna work on this Shadow Lugia, and then once I finish that, I'll start taking requests. Hopefully everybody here knows Pokemon. If you don't, this might be boring. It might be a boring episode for you. And as per usual, remember that you earn exposure bucks for watching me here on Twitch. That is the little Monopoly money you see down there in the chat. And you can use it. You can use that stuff to play clips if you want. If you want to save it up, you can even challenge me to an art challenge, which we didn't get any art challenges last show, which is okay. We don't always need to have them. But I noticed. Sweet serendipity. Oh yeah. So yeah, it's been a crazy week. Lots going on. Good stuff. Good stuff all around, but a lot going on. I've had some long days this week. But how's everybody else doing? How is everybody doing today? Joey, how did your birthday go? How did it land? What's the final verdict on birthday? Joseph Zawada is here. Wasabi Savior 666. Kevin, what legendary set is your favorite? I like the legendary birds. The legendary birds were pretty cool. Those were pretty cool. I like those too. I mean, I'm a sucker for Gen 1, right? Because that was my era. That's what I grew up with. And I don't think any of the later generations really did as much for me. So, I don't know. I guess the birds. Yeah, the birds is a pretty good one. Did the sharing things. Nice, Joey. Thank you. Appreciate it. Are you excited for the snow, Kevin? Oh, you know. Yeah, so today, we're supposed to get a blizzard, is what's going to happen tomorrow, or tonight and into tomorrow. And so, I actually rearranged my schedule and did all of my Saturday chores today, so I don't have to leave the house over the weekend. So that was good. I mean, of course, every single other person in the entire state had the same idea, so it was very busy everywhere. But, so that means this is the first time I am drawing today. I have not drawn. Am I about to, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. I was like, am I about to miss a finger on Lugia's wing here? Birthday landed on target. Not exactly bullseye, but still earned some points. Very good. Joey's a Gen 3 fanboy, but the legendary birds are better than the Reggies. Oh, the Reggies? I hate the Reggies. I think they're lame. I think they just, I don't know. They don't do anything for me. Steve says, I actually love the Galarian remix of the birds in Sword Shield. I have not played Sword Shield at all. Hawkeye Lego Man is here. What's up? I still don't really know how I feel about the whole, like, just giving them the regional variants. I mean, I get it's a gimmick, but it's just like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Same thing about, I didn't know how I felt about, like, the giant versions, the mega evolutions. Like, I'm okay with, like, discovering new evolutions. Like, look at this. We realize that it actually evolves further. Like, I think that's okay. And sometimes I can even understand the pre-evolution, but I don't know. And we are listening to Pokemon music. I think I need to make that tail longer. I'm not going to worry about it. I like it. Pokemon are animals, and animals adapt to their local. It's true. I mean, I get that, like, you know, depending on where in the world. I would say out of all the things, all the, like, gimmicks that they've done, I would probably like the regional variants more than the other stuff. I'm interested to see how many Pokemon we can draw today, because you guys know this is when we get into, like, my wheelhouse, so we tend to get a lot of doodles done when we do stuff like this. Let's see, Hawkeye says, I'm doing okay. Hope you are doing well. I'm doing okay. I'm very tired. I have had a very long week with some long hours. But thank you for asking. The regional variants allow fun redesign. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say, like, I don't know how I feel about it, but it's definitely, like, my favorite gimmick of all the gimmicks. Oh, nice. Ad break right as I finish the question. That's perfect, isn't it? That's like when we were watching Sue a while ago. I think you were there, weren't you, Joey? And she was telling us a story. And like I got an ad right when she was like telling the story, and that was she came back and I'm like, so what was it about? It's like right when she was finished. Design your own. Galarian Smeargle. Is that the artist one? Right? That has like a painter brush tail? Or am I getting it wrong? My Pokemon knowledge gets weaker as you go in further into generations. I'm pretty good like Gen 1. Gen 1 I like know all of them. All 151. And then Gen 2 it's okay. And then it gets exponentially worse as we go on. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, Hawkeye's tired too. I have a rough, scratchy throat, but not too much more. Smeargle is the art Pokemon. Gotcha. It is fitting. It is fitting. I remember trading for Smeargle card during recess. Nice. I never did Pokemon cards. Never did Pokemon cards. I did X-Men cards, actually, back in the day. I remember having the binder with the little, like, sleeves. Taking it to school. Getting in trouble for having it out. All that stuff. That was my only real, like, trading card interest was... I'm just going to leave this tail. I think it's a little shorter than it should be, but it's alright. They can't be too perfect, right? Because then they won't be doodles anymore. Alright, let's color Shadow Lugia. He has an artist beret. What's up, Ken? Watching from my phone. What's the theme? Our theme today is Pokemon. And at any point... unless I've messed up, you guys should be able to pop in the stream and put exclamation theme in the chat, and it'll pop up with what our theme is. I'm getting better at making sure I update that each episode, each week. All right, we need like a dark blue. And my order arrived. I mentioned this on Patreon. I don't think I mentioned it anywhere else. But I decided to order some stickers for mostly for my shows, for the conventions I'll be at this year. So these are small stickers. They're not like the other stickers I sell that are like 3.5 to 4 inches. So like those are kind of big, and I charge $5 for those. But these are small. These are like 2 inches by whatever. None of them are larger than 2 inches, and I think I'm gonna sell those for $2 each. And I got them in. So I think what I'm gonna do is, I think I'll do a video just walking through them. I guess maybe. I need to do more YouTube content. Especially because I don't live stream there anymore. But I do put I download and re-upload the live streams after the fact. So if you guys miss it, or if you have anybody that refuses to come over here to the Twitchverse, they can still watch it. They just can't participate live. And usually there's 1 or 2 audio tracks that get muted because copyright, which is fine. I try to put a little thing in the... I put a little like note on the video saying there's no audio here because of this. If you watch live, you will never have that issue. Thank you, Hawkeye! Exclamation point Patreon, indeed. Yeah, dark blue, almost purple. Yeah. This is a little bit more blue than it probably should be. We can maybe add some purple somehow, or is this going to look weird? That looks weird. We're not going to do that. We're just not going to do that. We need like a light blue like this. Yeah. Just got off work, Larry. How's work been treating you? Alright. Oh, the stomach. Thank you for the sub, Boba Laveau. Appreciate it. 3-month anniversary indeed. And you picked a great theme for our anniversary. Well, you can thank Ninja with the Brikx, which I don't believe I've seen. I haven't seen Ninja with the Brikx in a long time. I have not seen him in a stream for quite some time. But he's still kicking over on the old Patreon, so I appreciate it. I did lose somebody this month, though. Somebody dropped off. Sigh. And they did not give a reason. I was like, oh. Work's getting better. Nice. That's good. Let's see, Joseph. I'm doing some resin work today. Very messy. Oh, interesting. That artist that I showed you, Joseph, on Instagram, I tried to get one of his rupees. That night he put him. I had an alarm on my phone, and I was there like 4 minutes late, and he was already out. And he's gonna do it again. I think he said this weekend he's doing another batch of rupees. I'm like, I need to have a rupee in my life. I need a real life rupee. I don't know if you had any interest in that, but should I do like a... I mean, there's Shadowlugia. Should I do like a purple glow or something, right? Good luck. Yeah, I know. I didn't realize there was a difference between UV resin and epoxy resin. Interesting. I wouldn't know either. Real crystal. It's not quite real crystal. It's like resin. He does a really good job, though. It looks really good. Like, if you were to tell me, like, oh, it's a real rupee, I would totally believe you. Like, yep. Let's just do this purple glow around this guy. I feel like it's probably... Oh, I was like, why is this, There we go. If it doesn't work, I can print you one if I can find the file. I think he made it. I think he said, from what I remember, that he found a file for a rupee, but then he changed it because he wanted it to be like a little bit wider and like I guess like fatter, I guess, because it's like, you know, in the later Zelda games it's a little bit more thin. But in, like, Ocarina of Time, it was very, like... It was, like, a stubby rupee. Like, that's the one I want. I want, like, the stubby one. Convenient, in case you decide someday that you want a color commentator. I see. Yeah, don't worry. One day I'll have some folks on here again with me. I just haven't, like, prioritized it. There's too many other things going on, and it's been working out okay. You know, ideally I do want some kind of bot command to capture the suggestions, but I don't think it's possible. I was unable to find a way to make it happen, even though I thought it was going to be an easy thing to do. I was mistaken. Let's see. Ken says, I'm finally going to have Fridays off starting next week. Nice. And in case you want some OG help. Yeah, I need to get that kind of figured out because I just do. I need to figure it out. I'm pretty sure I just need to get Discord like linked up to it, because that seems to be what most people do to get other folks on with you. Are you familiar with Discord, Ken? I'm doing some of this action. Like, I feel like this is part of the shadowness. Right? Yeah, that's what I was... Yeah, exactly. That's what some folks told me, Joey. That, like, Discord can link in to get another voice in. I don't think you can see what I'm doing unless you open up the stream separately, but I don't know. I'm not a tech expert. Alright. Shadow Lugia is done. Joe says, oh, his is much nicer than I can make. I didn't know his were clear. Yeah. No, I mean, that guy's a pro. Everything he does is top notch. And, I mean, he's pretty honest. Like, if he just gets files from somewhere, he'll say it. Like, if he gets them from another artist or from, a shop somewhere, he downloads the file and prints it. But a lot of times he does a lot of alterations to it. He, like, kind of tweaks them. And, like, the base that he put the rupees on, he made those completely on his own. So the base, like the rupee, he got that file, he started from it, and then, adjusted it, tweaked it, and then he made the little round stand for it, which has like Hylian glyphs on it that I think he said just spells out rupee. I've used Discord, but only barely. Gotcha. It's another thing. Okay. So Joseph had suggested Galarian something. Was it Ninetales? Where did it go? Where was this? Yeah, Alolan Ninetales. Alright, that's what we're doing next. Alolan Ninetales. Is this like the... I think I know what this... Yeah. Yep. It's like ice. Okay, I'm gonna do this one next. So yeah, what do you guys think that I haven't seen since the last week about the book? The book has been one of the most secretive projects I've ever worked on. It's funny because even Grasslands, which is a pretty huge project for me, which is the fantasy novel I've been illustrating with Authocracy for the last 3 or so months, has been teased more than that kid's book was. So that was like a huge, like, keep that under wraps project. Let's see. Joey says, why if we just request only blue Pokemon all stream? Wouldn't be the first time something like that happens. Let's see. Kevin already knows my choice isn't blue. Are you going to ask for Feebas? It's got to be Feebas. Has to be Feebas. I don't know if I would accept anything other than Feebas. Larry says, loving the book thing. Thank you, Larry. I appreciate that. The book is 90% fully illustrated already. The only part that wasn't done was the part that people were going to be involved in. So, I mean, it's practically done. It's 30 pages long. And there are definitely already 30... and, of course, the cover and, like, the dedication page, like, those are done. Those are all done. And I have already been working this week on cameos and feature placements, which were part of the like top tier rewards for people that backed at the super high level. And I've already got final artwork done for 2 of those. So the next step would be coloring them. So yeah. It's going to go really quick. Like, once the campaign is finished, it's going to go really quick. Because I will have all the artwork done well before the campaign ends. So then it's just getting the publisher to sign off on, or include the text too, because I'm not part of I'm not putting the text on. Actually, I think I'm gonna do this on a separate layer. I'm already not trusting myself with the rest of this body. Yup, it's Feebas. Let's see. Hawkeye says, did you create the template at least for the last pages? Well, so the page, even the pages where there were cameos were already done. The cameos were like parts in a page. So for example, there's like a scene where, am I on it? Okay, good. There's a scene where a backer is racing Brian in a cart, like a Mario Kart kind of thing. I feel like this looks dumb. Does this look dumb? Hey, thank you very much for the follow. Brandonells. Is that what it says? Brandonellis. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Sorry if I said that wrong. So I already drew the whole scene, right? I just didn't draw whoever was the other racer. And then there's I'm getting minor horse vibes from from this. It's definitely not a horse. I'm just getting some horse-like vibes. Okay, I'm feeling a little better, I think, about this. And then the feature placements, those are like entire scenes that the person can say what they want. So like, you know, you can literally do any activity you want to do. So like one that has already been shared on social, so I'm more comfortable talking about it, is playing frisbee. So if somebody wanted to be in a field playing frisbee, and so that was something that I couldn't start any of it because I had no idea what the theme of it was going to be. But that is also one that I've already finished the line work for. So now it's just coloring it. Shady dog sighting. Let's see. The following sounds like a lifeline. Using another layer. Is that what you mean? Let's see. Ken says, I think the book is a great idea. I plan to send a copy to my nephew. Nice. Appreciate that, Ken. Appreciate it. It's a big one. This is a big one for me. This is an artist bucket list item, is to illustrate a kid's book. And so I'm really, really excited because not only am I illustrating one book, I'm illustrating 2 books this year. I'm actually working on both. I was working on both at the exact same time. Technically, I am still working on both at the exact same time, which is why I'm so tired. But it's going to be pretty awesome on the other side. Definitely big bucket list items for me. And I will have them for sale when I go to shows and stuff. It'll be great. It'll be great. Hopefully it's just the beginning, you know? I don't know if this is quite as graceful as it should be, but... that sounds like well planned. Oh, did you see Snarky Dog? Is that what that comment was for, Joey? Did Snarky Dog go through the slideshow? Those are my doodles of fame. But it doesn't have anything from like the last few episodes of 2021, because I did that like couple episodes away from the break. And then obviously anything from this year's not in there either. But other than that, it's a pretty good collection of the best, I must say. Who's that Pokemon? It's Alolan Ninetales. Hello there. Is it Ray Company? Hi. Nice to see you. Welcome to the show. They're both going to be great books. Yeah, thank you, Joey. I hope so. I'm really excited about both for very different reasons. And they're very different books. Very different books, very different premises, very different art styles. So yeah, very, very excited for different reasons. And it's going to be, one thing for sure, it's going to be a trip when I'm like kind of closer to the end of the year and I've got both books for sale with me at like shows. That's going to be a little bit of a trip. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Thank you for waiting. We've restored your Pokemon to your health.
A little ding, 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 ding. Oh, we in Lavender Town now? Oh, no. Thank you, exclamation point book. Yes, yes, that's got the information for the book that's on Kickstarter right now. And we just passed, I believe, $21,000 today, which is super awesome. Super amazing. We're very, very thankful and grateful. So the good news, obviously, is the book's going to happen. Because that original funding goal has been hit. So now we're just getting all the cool stuff. Now you can unlock all the cool extras that we weren't necessarily going to launch with. And of course, if you support it, you get the book before anybody else does. Before general release. One fantasy and one nonfiction in the same year. Yeah, trophy indeed. Trophies all around. Trophies all around. All right, we need a little bit. There's some shows that Let's see. Ray Company says, greetings and salutations. I'll probably be lurking in the shadow, but I wanted to jump and say, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. No worries. Don't feel like you're forced to speak. You're here and you're watching. That's enough. That's enough. I feel like this should be a little bluer than it is. I'll just draw all over it. It needs a signature. It needs a signature piece to be more majestic. Yeah. This needed to be a little bluer. Of course, I think that's probably too blue. It's the irony. It's the irony of that. Hawkeye says, yes, I'm having a hard time Englishing. That's a shame. Hashtag all the trophies. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I've got, I'm pretty sure I have my final event schedule done. There's like 2 more that may or may not happen I'm on the waiting list for. One of which is New York Comic Con. But, no Jersey this year, Joey. Sorry. Definitely didn't do well enough at HorrorCon to go back, unfortunately. L. Farnsworth Colson is here. Am I your favorite streamer? Don't lie to me. I swear if you lie to me. Am I the only... Wait a minute. Am I the only streamer you watch? Hold on. Wait a second. You don't watch any other stream. That's like, you're my favorite uncle. I'm your only uncle. No problem being late. You're not late. You're never late. Let's see. Joey says, no problem dropping Jersey. Just means I'll have to go to New York. Yeah, hopefully I get in. New York Comic-Con did state that they have a preference for published artists. So if you have published works, they are more interested in having you at their show. And so on my application, I did put that I have 2 works that should be published by the time New York Comic Con happens, but they're not out yet. So it's like, I tried to give kind of as much detail as I could and kind of what was going on with it, but you know, I was up front. I'm like, they're not out yet, but they will be out by the time the show happens. But if somebody's like doing, you know, application reviews or whatever, no, I don't have any published art, published works at this exact moment in time. Did I hear back from AwesomeCon? No, that's one of the other ones that I'm on like, I'm waiting to hear back, and they were also another one that had preference for a published work from an artist. I know, soon to be published. It'll be a different story next time. And I'm also trying out craft fairs this year, so I've got 20 odd 20, 22, 23 craft fairs that are, most of them are single day shows in the state of Connecticut that I'll just drive to. Cheap tables. I have no idea how that'll go. I'm sure some of them will be good, some of them will probably be flops. Probably. But we shall see. Well, you've published a ton of stickers. Come on. Yeah, I know, right? I know. I'm aware. Do you fly or drive to most of your shows? I do not fly to any of the shows because my setup is like 2 giant black Foot Locker bins that like have the wheels on the bottom. And then I also have a bin with my markers, which is like a shoebox size. I also have a kind of a big typical run-of-the-mill Sterilite bin that has my metal grates. Oh, we have to do Missing No. Oh, we absolutely have to do Missing No. We're doing Missing No real quick. Are you even a real Pokemon kid if you don't know Missing No? That's a great suggestion. Oh my goodness, this is great. All right, how do I even go about this? Let's get. It's really like light purple. How did the apartment viewing go? Ella Farnsworth Coulson. All right, I don't want to like. Let's see how much I can cheat on this. Funny how they've never had another Missing No level of glitch in any other. I know, it's a shame. It's awful, actually. It makes me sad. What was I doing? I don't know what I was planning to do with that line, so I'm sure it was something. I'm trying to think about how I can do this and not spend a million years drawing pixels. Like, what's the play here? How do I smartly do this? I'm telling you right now, the more of these pixels I draw, it's gonna get messier and quicker. Is what's gonna happen. And I'm gonna try to cheat here and do some copying and pasting. I need to get some kind of base down before I gotta do something for real before I start cheating. I can already feel the sloppiness coming. Like, do I really need to make it look like a square? Can I just not? Can I just make it look square-ish? Can it be a blob? See, it's enough. Draw it normal and then do a pixel fill. Well, that's the funny thing is there is no normal version of it. Like, it literally only exists as pixels. It's a glitch. Let's see. You know how when you apply to college, you have safety schools that you would accept going to, but you're not like thrilled. It was like that, but less exciting. Well, that is just a delight. Might I suggest a fill bucket? Fill bucket works sometimes. It might work in this setting as doodles. All right, let's see if this. Let's see how this looks. Yep. Oh no. That's perfect. That's exactly what it looks like. Can you see it? Can you see it, Andrew? Is it already coming together? This is one of those ones that's like super simple, but you could spend forever doing this. This is already ridiculous. There's already a purple blob Pokemon that can be any reasonable. That's true. We could do Ditto. Not to be confused with Phil Bucket, inventor of the bucket. See, I don't know if you're being serious with that. Is that real? Don't do that. Do what? Give me hope. Alright, let's see. Is there really a person named that kid? Is that a reference? That's a reference to something. That's what that is. Let's just add some variation in here. That way you know I didn't cheat. That's probably enough. I'm glad I could. Yeah, this is great. Okay. Now we're just gonna add 1 or 2 more colors. This is not done. This is not the final, ladies and gentlemen. This is just layer 1. All right, let's do black. There's not as much black on this though, so. Muck was the first purple blob Pokemon I thought of. I really like the is it the Alolan version that's like greasy, you know? It's got like rainbow colors to it. And suddenly I had 99 exactly. And rare candies, man. Rare candies. All about the rare candies. So, again, I'm trying not to take forever on this. I understand it may not be the most exciting Pokemon, but it's legendary. We just need to get some dimensions in here. It's very important to me. Oh, apparently it was a joke. Well, I'm glad Joey got it. See, and these pixels are much less perfect as we go on. Is this mix like 4 songs and then it just does 4 songs forever? It's like a radio. It's not like one track. It's like a live Pokemon lo-fi, but I feel like it's like 4 tracks. That's okay. We listened to Star Trek soundtrack for 3 hours. Okay, this looks good.
It's probably the best drawing I've ever done.
It really is. It probably is. Thank you, Joey. Alright, last color, and this one, we're definitely going to cheat on this one. We just need like this really light kind of yellowish tan kind of color. Like this. And I put a layer behind everything so I can just do some of this action. I'm a professional. Relax, everybody. Relax, everybody. I'm here. This is the last color. Then it's done. Then you may admire it. Look, there it is. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't this the best thing? It's the best drawing I could have done. What's up, Brian? Brian is here. Brian has arrived. Absolutely! Exclamation point book. Have I watched Star Trek Prodigy yet? No, I have not watched Prodigy yet. I would like to. I have not watched it yet. I actually just canceled my television service. It's the best Pokemon. It really is. It really is the best one. Joey says, Brikx O'Brien, I already gave my birthday money for the book and my lottery money for the book. Alright. I need another Pokemon. Give me another Pokemon. Oh, Feebas. Let's do Feebas. Let's do Feebas. Sorry. I asked for input and then I immediately shut down input. This is actually going to glitch out the whole stream. We'll just leave him over there. So, look at that. Look at him. But don't worry. I'll take more suggestions in a second. Let's just do Feebas real quick. Book's looking great, Brian, says Larry. Just so chat knows, I just sent Kevin the sketch work for the Oh, you did. I forgot that. I saw the thing and then I was, I was looking at other stuff. Does it look good? Yeah, it looks good. Wait, let me look. Look at him there. It's funny. Nice. All right, Feebas. 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 This is Joey's favorite Pokemon, for the record. All right, Feebas. Oh, and we need to do Smeargle too. You guys have to help me because I gotta remember this stuff. I'm not gonna be able to do that. All right. Feebas starts with these luscious lips. Look at these lips. You see these lips? Aren't you supposed to be playing Pokemon until your eyes bleed? That's a horrible visual. 7 videos in the tank. Pretty good. My favorite, not favorite Pokemon, Feebas. But it is forever associated with you. No. Let's do this. And we need to have this big eye. And this. Yep. That might actually be too small. I think it might be too small. He's got a giant eye. Like there. Seven Pokemon videos, 7 Facebook videos, scheduled 2 meetings, and I'm not even done yet. I feel you, man. This week, this week has beaten me up, let me tell you. I am very tired. Very tired. Long hours this week. I just want you guys to look at those lips. Do you see these lips? You know what? This deserves a Lumpy Space Princess. Where's Lumpy Space Princess? LSP. Look at those lips. Sleep does not compute. Bobo Laveau says, given that if not already done, probably should draw is it Arceus, right? Or is it Arceus? I think it's Arceus. Isn't that like a super complicated design? I mean, it probably should happen because of the topicalness of it, but I feel like it's a really complicated design.
Well, art is not all fun and games. It's a lot of hard work.
It is. Lou knows. Oh, you know, here's something that's kind of cool. You guys didn't know this because I didn't announce it. Because I was like, I wasn't going to announce it. I was just going to say it on the stream. But I was going to have to cut our show short today. Because my son was going to have his check-in for the Pinewood Derby. We were going to go take his car and get it weighed in and checked in. And tomorrow was going to be the race. And instead, we have a blizzard. So they've postponed the race to next week. So I didn't have to shorten the stream. But I was a little sad because I mean I like Pokemon, and I was like, well, I'd rather do like half a stream than no stream. So since that was postponed, and I just got the alert on my phone because I didn't reschedule it on my phone, I was reminded that we're not going to do that. We're going to go the full normal length of time today. Arceus. Okay. That was the first way I said it, right? Arceus. Yeah, Pinewood Derby's fun. I'm glad they're still planning the Pinewood Derby for... yeah. The Derby itself, though, is actually... like, the kids have to go in and, like, weigh their cars, make sure they're not breaking any of the rules. But the the Derby is live streamed for pandemic reasons, which is fine. They actually did a pretty good job last year of making it really fun for the kids. They had all the like corny music you can imagine, and they did it like live, and you know, it was fun. Look at that Feebass. This is Joey's Feebass. Lou, what's your favorite Pokemon? I'm gonna force you to keep talking.
That's dandy.
Ho, that's
I'll
rich.
say. Now how about some color, stupid?
It is exactly that time. It is well timed. I like it when that clip plays right when it's like the perfect time to play. It doesn't quite work if it's not. Like right when it's like, oh, time to color it. Among Us. It's like I'm staring into a mirror. Here you go, Joey. Oh, that's right. Did you say that? Yeah, we had this conversation already. Pay no attention to me. You did say Dragonite. You see how closely I pay attention to our conversations? It's pretty bad, actually. It's pretty bad. It's not intentional, I promise. I promise you it's not. It's not intentional. We were talking the other day about the episode in the cartoon where Dragonite was like the size of a skyscraper. You guys remember that from the original first season of the anime? There was like that one scene where Dragonite was gigantic, and he was like in shadow and evil looking and had like red glowing eyes, and then they just never ever addressed it ever again. It's like, what do you mean? Is that weird? It does make the time lapses fun, huh? The time lapses are working out okay. There's definitely like, you know, the little blips of the clips in it, which is fine. I'm definitely not. I do not have the time to. I do not have the time to edit those out. But they work okay. I do have to like zoom in because so I can get the chat out and like the little slideshow and stuff, because it's just distracting in a time lapse form because it's going so quick that like the little shot on the bottom right is just like flash, flash, flash. It's just like it's just distracting. But they work out okay. They're working out for the moment. What I need to do is take the footage and do some more shorts for YouTube and for TikTok, which I have not done in a very long time. For those of you that still follow me over on the old YouTubes, you'll notice I have not posted a short in a very long. It's been months since I've done a short. But some of the old ones still do well. They have these odd little pockets where all of a sudden they get really popular again. Like, what was it recently? Like the pterodactyl one got like a big spike. Yeah, they canceled that whole story due to 9/11. Really? The giant Dragonite thing? There was a canceled arc of giant Pokemon destroying a giant city. It was supposed to air around 9/11, so I never knew that. That is fascinating.
Hi, Kevin.
What's going on, Brando Nellis? Wait. That's Brandon Ellis. Like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. How's it going, buddy? Welcome to the show. Took me a second there. I'm sorry. I apologize. Wait a minute. This name kind of sounds like a name I know. Kind of. Feebass. Feebass. Look at this Feebass. Look at this Feebass looking into your soul. I do think this like radio has like seriously 4 tracks, and we're just listening to the same 4 tracks. But oh well. Hopefully it doesn't drive you guys crazy. Those lips. Look at those lips. Steve says my Chinese food fortune for tonight is lame. Every important call is a close one. What does that even mean? Isn't it great when you get like a really like lame fortune and you're just like, all right. Or the one where like it's not even proper English. Like, oh. Bloop, 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 bloop. There you go, Feebass. Let's do Smeargle. Let's do Smeargle next. I'm so happy we have Missing No on there. That's so great. That's so awesome. That is awesome. It means, Bobo Lavo says, it means mullet is a less important haircut to pick than a buzz cut. Oh man, somebody has to have that, right? A fortune cookie that says we've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. So, Hawkeye Lego Man, was there something specific about this Smeargle, or was it just Smeargle? I don't remember. I feel like you had a specific request with this. Or am I imagining that? We're calling you to offer you the job. Boy, that was a close one. Yeah, exactly. I ordered these like replacement nibs for my like pin, and they were the wrong size, and I did not think that was actually a thing. I thought there was just one size, and that's very disappointing. Granted, I only spent $7, but I'm like, there's different sizes? Just make it your own, like how there are 2 different types of it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make it, okay, I have an idea. Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. All right, I have an idea. This is what I'm gonna do. I'll just show you. I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna talk about this. No, don't do that. Go away. I hate that when that happens. The little like taskbar pops up. It's not ideal. It's not what I requested.
The Pokemon Center.
I can't believe this is like I said, this is one of those like radio live streams that just goes on forever, and it's like assorted Pokemon music, but it's really like 4 tracks and it just keeps repeating them. It's kind of amazing. This needs to be larger. Do, do, do. So my favorite Pokemon is Charizard, because I'm that guy. Because that was my first Pokemon I ever got in my whole life. It was Charmander. And he grew up to be a Charizard. But if I'm not allowed to have one of those starters, which I think is fair to be like, no, you can't have a starter, then I think Tyranitar is my favorite. And that's also like not including any like legendary ones. Mewtwo is my favorite legendary one for sure. He will always be my favorite legendary one. try to fix. I don't like this eye. So what is everybody's favorite Pokemon? If you haven't already said it. Joey's already said Feebas is his favorite. And Lou already said Dragonite. Tyranitar is a solid choice. Very unique color and design. I love the evolutionary like tree for Tyranitar. I think it's really cool. Like it has that like tiny little lizard guy, and then he turns into like a caterpillar. But it's got like the same visual aesthetics. It's like really neat. All right, we're gonna do another layer because again, I'm a little worried about messing up this head after I do the body. It's got like this going on. And this. Oh, dang it. Rock solid. Boo. Oh my goodness. All right. I need to have like a sound clip of like the Price is Right fail horn. That's something that I need to do. I haven't quite done my idea yet for this, for like customizing this guy, just for the record. I'm just kind of trying to draw him like normal real quick. He's like on his tippy toes. For some reason. With starters, Sceptile, without starters, but with legendary Kyogre, without legendaries Wooper. For some reason, Joey, Wooper definitely seems like it checks out. Wooper. I think actually the artist that I bought my Pokemon masks from on Etsy, which is a pretty cool artist. The name is Star Salts is the name, and that's the store name too. I think they just did a Wooper mask. I think. Pretty sure I saw that. Like it's all Woopers. I'm like, oh, all right. I guess we could do that. The Price is Right fail horn is such a Kevinism. It is. It really is. It's got little like sleeves. So I might be. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Stand by. What do I want to do here? I'm kind of changing this up a little bit from what it is. That seems like it's off. You ready for the storm, Brian? You in the snow zone? We're supposed to get like 18 inches. That's what they said. I'm like, no thank you. No thank. Can I return this? I mean, I assume you will, right? Close enough. I did all my stuff today. The stuff I would have done on Saturday because I was just like, I didn't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. So today was, in terms of like actual work, very unproductive because I basically lived a Saturday today, which is my which is my home day, where I do chores and errands. It was productive in terms of a home, whatever you want to call it, perspective, but not from a work perspective. But on the bright side, I'll be doing that tomorrow instead. Bubble Levo says, the kids have spent a significant amount of time thinking about this theme. It's a winner. They would suggest Cartana. Nice. Happy to hear that they're enjoying it. Oh yeah, they said the storm near Boston is going to be historic. Nice. Always fun. Always a delight. Always a delight when you can experience a historic storm. Alright, now we need to actually draw the tail. So it'll be doing this action. I think... Wait, the head's separate, right? I drew this on a separate... Yeah, I did. Because I'm smart. I'm a smart guy. Because I think it needs to be scaled up. No, that's not what I asked for. I thought I... Oh, wrong layer. Wrong layer. The head needs to be bigger. There we go. That seems a little bit better. Lou, did you see my new stickers? Those are tiny. Why do you think Pokemon succeeded where Digimon failed? That's a great question. I don't know if I know the answer to that. I never watched any of Digimon. I was just kind of like that kid on the playground that was like, Digimon's dumb. and like had no reason for it. It's like when I would say like Sonic is dumb, I'd have no reason for that either. It's just because like I'm a Nintendo kid and like I'm supposed to hate Sonic. Like that was my rationale. Okay, so there it is. And I'm going to make a copy. So, and I'm gonna turn that off. I'm gonna just keep that in case. It's just there for in case. All right. So we're gonna make this mine, right? This is my Smeargle. So that means my Smeargle would have a fancy vest on. So we're gonna do this and this and this. A little fancy vest. He's gonna work my booth with me. And a little shirt. No, I don't think he's gonna have a shirt. He's gonna have the vest. He's gonna have the vest. Yeah, I did not watch Digimon enough to have like really any opinion of it. And I was way too much into Pokemon to get into Digimon. I don't know if anybody else was. The one thing I definitely did not like about it was that like literally everything was Amon, right? Something Amon, this Amon, that Amon, that Amon. I'm like, does every name have to have that in the name? Like that seemed really annoying to me as a kid. As a kid, I was like, does everything have to have Amon in the name? Should he have a fancy mustache? He should absolutely have a fancy mustache, right? He should have a fancy mustache. That's a nice vest. That's a nice vest. It's got lots of pockets. Nah. All right. There you go. That's all you need, really. Yeah, I think it's a design philosophy thing regarding Poke versus Digimon debate. Yeah. I know that another thing I didn't really like as a kid was how, like, I remember one or two times seeing bits and pieces of the anime and thinking that the designs were so, like, when they would evolve, when they would digivolve, they got like ludicrous. I'm like, why does this have like machine guns and stuff? Like, it just like, and maybe it was just the one I saw, or I don't know, but like they just got crazy. I was like, what is this? How did it grow that limb, and how does it have machinery as part of it? Like, it just seemed like the evolutionary tree was like crazy. There was like very few things that seemed to like logically carry through to the evolution. The original 151 were so simple but so great. They were perfect. They were so perfect. And like that beautiful like watercolor artwork that they had, you know, which they had for like, because they had that same artist on Gen 1 and Gen 2, which I think that artist has been like involved with every other one since then, but like he was only responsible for designing the first two, and then he kind of, I think, maybe went up in ranks and no longer was firsthand involved after that. But you can very clearly see the design style in those first two generations, and I just really like that watercolor look. You remember how much of a big deal it was when Mew was like discovered? Wait, there's 151? It was a big deal. It was a huge deal. And I remember like I remember being there.
Hi, Kevin.
What's up, Ray? I remember being in school and talking about like who so-and-so got Mew for the first time and how did they do it and what was the cheat codes to do it, and you had to go look under the truck and like all that stuff that turned out to be total just nonsense. But there was like no internet or like very simple internet, and not everybody had internet, so you had to just kind of believe what people were saying. That was also the era of like, did you know you can unlock Sonic and Tails and Smash Bros? Like, no you can't. Shut your mouth. I promise it's real. So-and-so saw it online. Sure. Ray says, my kid has gotten intensely into Pokemon cards. Is it costing you a lot of money? Are you having to like feed the addiction, Ray?
Welcome to the Pokemon Center.
I always forget about this one. Smeargle. Which one are we doing next? Are we doing Dragonite next? We should do Dragonite next, I think. We should probably do Dragonite next. Yeah, a little shading in there. They're not too bad. Hey, look, you guys see Max Rebo on the screen down there? Max Rebo confirmed to be alive in the Book of Boba Fett show. He is alive and well, playing in a new cantina. What I think is really interesting, though, about that is that they changed his design. Because the original puppet, he's playing with his feet. And you can't tell. Hashtag spoilers. I'm sorry. Max Rebo is alive. I apologize. There's probably much more interesting spoilers than that. But the original puppet, like the actual puppet from Return of the Jedi, has like, it's got these feet and they bend up really sharply, and then the feet are what are playing the keyboard. And you can't really tell, like, if you're just looking at him from behind the keyboard, it absolutely looks like he is using fingers and he's playing. But, like, if you remove the keyboard, it's absolutely clear it's feet. And when they redid, or redesigned, or whatever, Max Rebo for Book of Boba Fett, they altered it. So it is definitely hands now and not those really arced up feet. It was interesting. She likes using Mewtwo and Flareon. That's pretty good. Those are some good choices. So we gotta be... He has to be painting with orange, right? That's my brand color. Is orange. So Smeagol is using orange paint. Okay, and we just need to do the vest. I guess I'll use the same color, the mustache color, I guess. It's my event vest. Although I didn't wear it at the very first show. The first time I was at a show with Lou, and I didn't wear my event vest. And then I wore it every show all year after that. Mostly just to get more mileage out of it. I bought it. I bought it for my fancy photo shoot, so I need to use it. Alright, there is my... There's my... This is my Smeargle. This is mine. Does your Smeargle have paint on its tail? It does, because it's supposed to. That's part of the design. Never mind. Alright, good. So I'm not going to keep the blank one. It can go away. Go away. Yeah, Smeargle has like green paint on its tail in the actual real design. Love it. Thank you. Alright, Smeargle. You get up here. We have an interesting color scheme going on with these. Here's the earlier ones. If you guys missed, Alolan Ninetales and Shadow Lugia was the very first one. Love it. Thank you. You should upload the blank one to Patreon for paint your own Smeargle. That's an interesting idea. I wonder if anyone would do it. I did a coloring thing like, oh man, forever ago. 2020? I think in 2020 I did like I uploaded a black and white version of my Zelda print. And I did a coloring contest. And the winner was going to win that print for free. And I had exactly one person participate. So that one person got the print by default. Alright, we're going to do Dragonite. Oh, we're doing this version. I'm just going to do... Yeah. Yeah, that's the version. That's the one. That's the money. Let's see. Bolivo says, how many clouds do you have now? Not a lot. I think I have exactly 2. Which is okay. We still have plenty of time. I'll do a reminder. But I was really hoping... Well, I'm still hoping for like 10. And if I need to, I can use, multiple submissions from people. But no, it's been a little lackluster for the submissions. So this one's actually not going to be the full body, unfortunately. Because I want to do this specific shot because it's funny. I went overboard with my cloud. That's fine. That's all right. Some good ones. Beautiful photos. Ray's like, I forgot about the clown. It's all right. It's okay. It's all right. It's all good. We're all fine here. How are you? Face. He's mad. He's not in a good mood. Not in a good mood. Let's see. Hawkeye Lego Man says, I only get days that are all clouds and no shapes. Or I don't get them in time. Hashtag Michigan. Yeah, I mean, we still have a couple weeks, so hopefully. We'll see. I mean, if I absolutely have to extend it, I will. It's fine. So we're talking about, on Patreon, I put out an ask for cloud photos. Because for my next art challenge video series on YouTube, I'm going to try to find art hidden in photos of clouds from my patrons. So last time I asked them to send me, just draw a shape, draw a random shape, send it to me. And I didn't really, well, no, I did tell them what it was for. I was like, I'm going to find artwork hidden in your shapes. And that was really fun. I actually really enjoy that. This time I asked for clouds. Let's see. Ray says, okay, well, I asked my little one what she would want you to draw, hoping she'd give me a more obscure one, but she just said Mewtwo. Good taste. Okay, so I asked my 16-year-old son, huge Pokemon collector, which Pokemon would be best for you to draw, and he said Hydreigon. I don't even know what one that is. Hydreigon? Yeah, see, I'm like old school Pokemon over here. Let's see. It's this really funny shot of this like Dragonite looking down at probably a little tiny Pokemon that he's about to annihilate. And he's really mad. It's a funny screenshot. I'm pretty sure I've seen it before. His hand is like kind of like right here, actually. Actually, a little higher, like maybe like right there. Right there. It's the kid doodle stream, pretty much. It's all right. I'm thinking about doing something fun during the summer with like kids, specifically with the kiddos in mind. So we'll stay tuned. Stay tuned for that. Hopefully it'll be fun. Always trying to think about the next thing, you know? What's the next thing? I hope you've been enjoying these 4 songs. Okay, that's like the full shot. Ooh, that was a fun little glitch. Like zoomed out and everything like flashed. Hey, thank you very much. Goddess of Temptation 7242. Appreciate the sub as always. Thank you. It might be over by now, but there was supposed to be a Pokemon trading card game. Yeah, I think it like... I do remember that, Ray. I actually really kind of wanted to participate in it, but I've just like... I'm like 150% booked right now. I won't even say I'm 100. I'm definitely over 100% booked. I have like... I don't have enough time to think right now. But I remember seeing it. I don't think it's over yet. I think there's like... I think it's February is when it's done. What's the... It needs to be like more orange. How's it going today, Deanna? How are you? The audio has been much more child-friendly since you came to Twitch. Assuming that means it was just the co-host like Brian dragging it to the mature audience side. I mean, it could be. That's a strong possibility. I mean, I'm not normally too crazy, you know? Just naturally. And I don't really act much different in real life, non-stream, than I do on stream. I think people that know me in real life can attest to that. But yeah, that's always kind of been my goal. I'm not specifically targeting family friendly, but like I'm not really interested in being like super edgy and like cursing up a storm and stuff. Like I'm just not really interested in that. But like I don't necessarily go super out of my way to be family friendly, if that makes any sense. Ten out of 10. He is the same in real life. See? I'm the same. I mean, I try to be slightly more entertaining on a program such as this. Let's see. This Dragonite. This Dragonite is not having it. He's not having this. Yeah. Anytime I think of Dragonite, I think of the move Hyper Beam. I feel like that's his move, Hyper Beam. And I'm trying to remember, did it need a move to like charge first and then fire, or was it you fired and then you needed a move to like rest after you shot it? I think it's like you shoot it and then you need time to like recover. And so you just hope nobody does it. Please don't touch me. Or you hope that you've annihilated them in one go. He's got like, I guess it's like blue eyes. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. I got slightly, emphasis slightly, better suggestion. Pikachu with balloons holding him up in the sky. Oh, like Pokemon Yellow. That was a thing. He had the little balloons. That's how he used the move Fly. Because only Pikachu could learn all the things. So Pikachu would be on a surfboard, or you'd have the balloons. That was fun. These antennae are the same color as the stomach. Here we go. And then we just need to do the wings. Can I get this color? It's an interesting color here. That's like right somewhere in there. That's probably good enough. Flying Pikachu is a classic. It is. Flying Pikachu is absolutely a classic. Oh, dang. Alright, what time is it? 6:43? I'm gonna have to go grab my battery from my phone. I did not realize it was as low as it is, and I got my warning. This is what I use to look for reference, by the way. I use my phone. Are you intimidated? Has this Dragonite intimidated you? Alright. Pokemon Go did something like that for a celebration. That's fun. That is fun. Alright. Dragonite. Come with me. That missing note's the best, though. It can't get any better than that one. You know what I'm saying? It's just a fact. I think I need to move some stuff around. What do I want to do here? You. Very intimidating. Thank you. Good. Good. Did you guys ever nickname your Pokemon? I did not like doing that. I was not a fan of doing that. And I think the reason I wasn't a fan of doing that is because they didn't do that in the anime. Like, Ash didn't nickname his Pokemon. So I was like, Ash doesn't name them anything. I'm not going to do that. Like, I just wasn't about it. But I feel like if he had done that... Like, I know that there were other characters that did it in the anime. But I feel like if, as a young, impressionable child, if Ash had been nicknaming his Pokemon, I probably would have been a lot more on board with doing it. But I was never a fan of nicknaming my Pokemon. It's like, no. Nah. Okay, I am going to grab my battery for my phone. And also go to the bathroom for just a minute. Just a minute. It's just a minute. Okay? It's just a minute. I don't need Does this look fake to you? Steve, does that look fake? You know how much time he put into that? You're just gonna call him out like that? It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of hard work growing and maintaining a mustache. It's supposed to be, Hawkeye wanted it to be my Smeargle. So that's what I did. All right. Oh, this is going to be... It's going to be great. It's going to be great. All right. The Brookian. It's a Brookian. That's a great... There it is. All right. What even is this? You know what I actually like? I like the Pokemon memes that are like, who was the first Pokemon? And there's like legitimate debate, and there's perfectly good reasons for all of the answers. I find that actually kind of funny. All right, this goes like this, and that goes like that, and this is like Batman. Did you guys know I'm drawing Batman? Because we were not memey enough to ask for Tony Stark, Meowth, and Ponyta. Alright, I'll give you the Tony Stanks in the chat there, and Mr. Horse. Well, there you go. If I just stop like this, though, this is very Batman. This is very Batman-ish. But there's like this little thing going on. I don't know. There's all these little things. These little things that are in like the newer Pokemon designs. Newer as in like every generation after the second one. They have like these random things, plates, and stuff. Old Pokemon fan yells at Cloud. He's got these weird neck spikes, as you do. Okay. Is Big Chungus a Pokemon? You know, I don't believe so. Is it a new variant? What's the most recent region? Joey's back. Stepping back in, my phone needed charging. So did mine. Did you see my standby graphic, Joey? You know, the best part about that standby graphic is also, if you don't watch the stream live, you'll never hear that music. Because even Twitch mutes that audio for copyright. It's great music. It's perfect. It like is absolutely what I need it to be. And usually it doesn't last that long, you know, because I'm only gone for like a minute or two. But if you don't watch the stream live, you won't hear anything. It'll just be like this random blank. Well, it says please stand by, but it'll have zero audio. No audio. What even is this leg? The Hysunian region. Big Chungus is a Snorlax. Part Snorlax. ASMR Kevin eats a protein bar for you. Big tingles. I'm just trying to stay alive. I need a new layer for this leg. This is like a beefy leg. I'm worried I'm gonna mess this up. We're gonna go like this. Right? I think, yeah. And this does something like that. And there's this like kneecap going on. And we do this. And it's got something like that happening. Let me back up. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Did not catch the standby graphic. What did it look like? It looked like the old school television, like we'll be back after technical difficulties. Like what you picture in your mind is what it looked like. And it had funny music. Like if you think back to old Simpsons episodes, you would like see like the guy that's like drunk with the camera. All right, we need like, oh, time to fuse the layers together. This part like here, it's got this going on. This is a very complicated Pokemon, very complicated. This is where I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing with these designs? I feel like we're just putting stuff on things. I don't feel like there's like a thoughtful design to it. I don't. I feel like it's just putting stuff on things. Like, let's just do this and make it look like that. And put this random armor thing on it. Like, alright. What do I know? I'm just an artist. Okay, we got these. And we need another set going like that. And we need another set back here going like that. And another set going like this. It's ludicrous. Oh, cool. Question. Do you have a year sub available? Most I found was 6 months. What does that mean? I don't know what that question means. Do you have a year sub available? Most I found was 6 months. I don't think I follow that question.
Welcome to the Pokemon Center.
Provide more context. Okay, this is connected to this. Somehow. Because, yes. Because why isn't it? Why wouldn't it be? Because why wouldn't it be? On Twitch, the subtitle. Oh, sub here on Twitch. I'm trying to resubscribe on Twitch. It doesn't have the option? That's weird. I don't know why it wouldn't. I have not done anything to disable said option. Oh, all right. This is like not really rounded. It's like kind of going like this action. It's like, see, it's just complicated for no reason. Like that, kind of. I can't be the only one that thinks this, right? You guys agree with me with these like newer, wonky, weird designs? Like, what is this? What is this that I'm drawing? What is this? And Kevin, it's Arceus. Oh. Oh. Of course. Of course it is. Okay. I'm, yeah, no problem, Joey. Joey's lurking. Define newer. I guess anything that's like generation 4 or 5 and on. I feel like that's when it just started getting like weird. Like just it feels like just randomness. I don't know how to better explain it. Like it doesn't feel like there's a lot of thought into like animal, creature, what do I want to say? Like reasonings for why a creature would look like it would. It's just like, let's just slap a bunch of things on it. I don't really know how to better explain my hot take. I have to expand that. And we have another foot back here. I've healed my Pokemon like a dozen times. Do 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 do. Like, is this not like crazy overly complicated for no reason? Am I imagining this? And we are in our final hour, ladies and gentlemen, if you did not know. I feel like it's always been hit or miss on Oddity. I guess so. I guess that's fair. Like, I guess Mewtwo's kind of oddball if you think about it. But I kind of liked how it was like, well, it's like the story of it is like, you know, this genetic clone, kind of like a fetus, you know, and you look at the original concept art and it's like Mew was like this alien fetus looking thing, and it's like, okay, I can see that. And then it's got like its tubes and mechanicalness to it. And it's like, oh, this magical bird is in charge of lightning, so it's got like lightning bolt wings. It's like, yep, that makes sense. This bird is ice, so it has ice wings. Yep. This creature is... What is Arceus is like in charge of everything? Space, time? Or that's like Palkia and Dialga are like space and time? This is like what, all of creation? It's the Pokemon in charge of all of creation. This needs to be thinner. Not quite. Like that. The early... Wait, here we go. The only options I'm showing are 1 month, 3 months, and 6 months. I guess... I don't know. I mean, I think you can only sub for a month at a time, I think, Joey. I don't think you can, like, sub for an entire year in advance, if that's what you're asking. I think you can only, like, sub 1 month at a time. It's a deity. The only Pokemon had... Sorry, excuse me. The early Pokemon had a lot of technical restrictions on what they could use, so they are mostly simplistic by necessity. That's also fair. Oh, the little badges. Yeah, so those are like, what that means, Joey, is how many months you've subscribed to the channel. And it does not have to be continuous. So if you've been sub for a month, you get a month. If you were sub for 3 months, it doesn't have to be like 3 months back to back to back. It just means 3 months in general. Like there are 3 months of your life that you have subbed to this channel. So yeah, if you ever like unsub for whatever reason, you know, it's fine. But then you resub later, you still get credit. Like it'll go back and count it and be like, you in general have been subbed to this channel for this many months. Which I like. I like that it does that. That it doesn't like force you to have it be continuous like that, which I don't think is very realistic for a lot of people. Because money is a thing, you know? Money is a thing. I understand. I think that's it. I mean, that's enough, right? Let's just color the thing. I feel like it's appropriate after this one to move to Mill Tank. Goddess just finished subbing for a whole year earlier. There you go. Thanks, Joey. Because she rolls like that, yeah. Yeah, so see, you subbed for another month, Joey, but you have credit for 3 months, because for 3 months of your life, you've been subbed to my Twitch channel. And it has a little, like, streak thing, like, oh, you're on a 1 month, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't, like, there's no benefit to, like, doing it continuously. Except for my everlasting love, I guess. But, like, there's no, like, physical change or any perk. But thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate it. Always appreciate the support that all of you guys give. As you know, I work very hard and I give so much. So anything that you guys do to support and keep the art flowing is really appreciated. All of those little revenue streams all make a difference. They all make a difference. They all add up. All of it goes into my bank account and all of it helps pay the bills. The art must flow. Let the spice flow and let the art flow. Exactly. First, oh, thank you! Exclamation point book. Appreciate that. Remember, there is a kids book currently on Kickstarter looking for your support. No, it doesn't have to be a streak. See, look, Joey, you have your little. See, you have your pencil now, and the pencil says 3 months because for 3 months you've subbed. Oh, what was I gonna say? Ray, first craft fair next weekend, Valentine's Day. I mean, it's not Valentine's Day, but it's a Valentine's fair. We shall see. We shall see, buddy. We shall see how it goes. I'm excited. But, I mean, I'm not exactly expecting gangbusters, but I'm excited. Such a complicated Pokemon. Hope it goes well. Hey Joey, how was your birthday? It was alright. Made the best from what I had. I like to make $100 to $200 at those little dinky fairs. Yeah. What are your most Valentine's themed? I mean, not a lot. I got my Sailor Moon prints back in, and like I've used that a couple times on like social media for like, what do I have Valentine's? Sailor Moon's got hearts in it. And that sold really well. I mean, I sold out of them over the course of last year at all the shows I was at. Everybody bought the Sailor Moon prints. I'm just kind of hoping that I'm like the only artist there. I mean, there's a lot of crafters and stuff and artisans that do a lot of cool stuff. I'm just hoping I'm like the only like artist. That'll be the thing that'll really help if that is the case. It's not a lot. It's not nothing. It's not a lot. But hey, more than if you did nothing. True. Nobody's gonna care of his theme. Yeah, they just want things. Their kids and grandkids will like. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Not having ever done one, but that's kind of what I assume. Oh, look at those stickers. You did all these yourself? I did. That's how the conversations are gonna go. The only downside is that's next weekend, and the as I was mentioning earlier in the stream, this weekend was supposed to be the Pinewood Derby, and they got pushed it to next weekend because of the blizzard. So now I will not be able to see it because I will be doing the fair, which is fine. It's all fine. We're all fine here. Thank you again to the 12 of you that are here. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Hope you've been enjoying the Pokemon-ness. I know that not every theme jives with everybody. I fully understand. It would be kind of impossible to find a theme that everybody liked. But this is why every week we do something different. Everybody gets a chance to have something that they really like. Boo! Is it like a green eye? It is. Okay. So complicated. It's like the same color as these like jewels. And red. All right, there we go. It's enough. It's enough torture on that. It's also somewhat horse-ish. The missing nose, the best one, Ray. Ray, that's the best one. You're at 2,000 Monopoly money. Nice. 2,000 exposure bucks. You're a fourth of the way there. Yeah, don't forget, everybody. You earn exposure bucks every time you're here and you watch me. You earn exposure bucks. I think you earn exposure bucks also for chatting, I think. Like if you engage. And then you can use your exposure bucks to play clips. And if you save up enough, you can even challenge me. There will be more. There will be more things that directly impact the stream. That's just the only one I've got set up so far. Alright. Is that Dragon saying pathetic? It might be. It's a still from the show, which was really funny. What was that one that was like, it started with an S? I think Bobo Laveau put it. It was like something S. San something? Where? Let me scroll back up. It might be too far back at this point. I thought it was like Santara or something like that. That seemed...
Welcome to the Pokemon Center.
Or Kartana? Let me look at this. Kartana? Pokemon. Oh my goodness. Is that a Pokemon? Oh, man. Yes, Joey. This is interesting. That does not look like a Pokemon at all. That looks like a Paper Mario character. Wow, I don't know what I expect. This absolutely looks like a Paper Mario character. Very interesting. Okay. I will do it for the children. For the children. For the kids. I'll do anything for the kids. So this goes down like this. This looks like it's made out of paper. Is it like origami? I have never seen this Pokemon in my life. It is one of the Ultra Beast Pokemon. They are weirder looking. Yeah, I would agree. Like, honestly, if you were to, like, show me this and be like, tell me it's a... Like, not tell me it's a Pokemon, I would not have thought it is. Like, it looks like some... I don't, maybe like a Yu-Gi-Oh card character, or... Paper Mario character, or just a character from some anime. It does not look like a Pokemon. I'm telling you that right now. Not that it's not a cool design. I think it's a pretty neat little design. It's like origami samurai. So don't get me wrong, it's a cool design. This goes like this. Okay. After looking it up, the name fits the design, says Joey. We got that going on.
We've restored your Pokemon to full health.
Thank you. She's done that quite a bit today. I am sorry, everybody. I really thought a live radio of Pokemon lo-fi music was going to have more than this many tracks. I apologize. Let's see. Let's do the legs. I'm probably going to cheat and copy and paste these legs because they are identical. I heard a voice. What does she... she says, thank you for healing your Pokemon. It's like the Pokemon Center. Like Nurse Joy. Pokemon lore has gotten wild. Yeah. Can you imagine? Can you imagine seeing these as a kid in 1998? This is your Pokemon. Like, what is this? Is this in Viridian Forest? Is this a bug? Is this a bug Pokemon that I missed in Viridian Forest? There's a Pokemon name type Null. Okay. Alright, for this bit that's like across the top, I'm going to do a separate layer. We're going to do... I'm probably going to cheat and copy this too. These are pretty large arms, actually. I think kind of to save some space, I'm going to do... Because there's some poses where it's like they're doing this kind of action. Just to like save a little space on the canvas here. It's going like this. And then we got these coming out here like this. There's 3 of them. And over here. Ray, how's the job going? How's work, Ray? For those of you guys that don't know, I don't know who would be here that does not know. Funny Figs, aka Ray, fellow artist. And he had to get a job, man. Like a real job. Had to get a 9 to 5. People weren't helping him out. Not buying his stuff. Telling you right now, if you guys like artists that you see online, support them. If we don't make enough money doing this, then we can't do it, and we gotta stop. We gotta go do boring jobs. Look at this. See? Look at this. Ray's like maybe drawn twice in the last month. "19 messages were deleted by the moderator." What were you saying, Hawkeye? Much better. What does that mean? I don't understand. Why is it like not like that? Is Ray site still on? I think it is. Unless you took it down. Did you take it down, Ray? Do 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 do. But yeah, just think of it this way. Think about if you're following an artist, how much they post online and how much of their artwork you're seeing for free on a daily basis. Is it worth maybe tossing something, you know, tossing a sub on YouTube or a sub on Twitch, or maybe if they've got a store, you can buy some of their prints or stickers or anything, because this is how we pay the bills. And if we're not getting any type of financial support, then we can't do this anymore, and that means you don't get to see the cool artwork because we're not doing it. We're not making it. Yeah, toss a coin to The Witcher. Oh, did you? No, I haven't touched it at all. I haven't touched the mod settings or whatever. I have been told to inform you they are sword arms. They kind of looked. Well, they also look kind of like paper, but I can see that. Thank you for the bits, Ray. Appreciate that. Don't spend it all. I'll try not to. Look at this man, giving me his bits. Let's see. I'm gonna just steal this. Transform and roll out. So what do you guys think I should do for episode 100? Oh, look at that. 2 of the "this is fine." That's awesome. Thank you, Bolovo. All the bits. It makes me feel better about myself. So episode 100 is 10 episodes away. And I want to do something special, and I don't know what yet, but I have some ideas. One of the things I was thinking about doing, maybe you guys can tell me if this is stupid or not, is I wanted to go back through all of the previous episodes and find like I don't know, 10 of the drawings that I think are the worst, and redo them. Nice, Ray. Yep, got the celebratory end of year doodle stream prints. I need to get the extras online. I was kind of hoping I was going to hear from more people that they landed and that there weren't any issues. I'm assuming no news is good news, because if nobody's saying anything, then that means there's no issues. So, but I've been kind of waiting because I didn't want to get rid of my last quantities if people had quality issues. You know, seemed like a thing I should try to hang on to, but I guess I'll put them up at this point. Yeah. Oh dang, so close. Yeah. 100 episodes. The prints were great. They come out in really good quality. It's very difficult to... I think the quality of the prints, all the prints, are much better in real life when you see them than trying to convey it on a photo. Because I get them, right? Like, I mean, I'm ordering the things, but like, I'm like, you know, hopefully it comes out okay, and then I get them like, wow, this is a lot nicer than I thought it was gonna be. It's like the gloss and like the print quality is usually really good with that printer. Okay, let's color this. That's enough. That's enough. All right. Episode 100, the callbacks. Making the worst memorable to better. Because there's some bad ones. And that's fine. I mean, that's the whole point, right? It's not always going to be great. But I thought that might be a fun thing to do. I don't know if you guys have better ideas. Episode 100, Iron Man, full print riding on a horse. Oh. Oh. Sounds terrible. So it's like mostly white, but I don't want to just do white. So I'm trying to do kind of what I did with Arceus over there, where it's like pick some kind of color and then I can highlight it with white, you know? But also I didn't want to use the same shade or kind of that same hue that I used with Arceus, so that's why I went with this one. But we're gonna do some white, a little bit of artistic liberty here, and we've got some like white parts of the folded triangular body. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Yeah, Iron Man has to be one, but Iron Man's not bad though. I said I was gonna take the bad ones. I would probably redraw that one just because, just out of spite to all of you guys, thinking it's not bad. Iron Man, but he's wearing a suit with 10 arms, and you have to draw each hand. That sounds awful. Awful. Just terrible. How's that a celebration? That is not celebrating anything. I kind of want to... I've wanted to redraw Snarky Dog for a long time, but I feel like the beauty of Snarky Dog is that it's like super simple. So I feel like I should not mess with Snarky Dog. Snarky Dog was from episode 1. Episode 1. January 2019. Incredible. Incredible. All right, I'm gonna do the next one. I'm gonna do the one that the Funny Figs household wanted. We're gonna give the kids what they want. Let's give the kids what they want. There we go. There it is. People will be like, Kevin, I think you mixed up your genres. I don't believe that's a Pokemon down there in the bottom left. Let's see. They need to slide that Digimon rap into the soundtrack. Yeah, just slide it in there. Love the simple design of Snarky Dog. Need to add him in more things. I just can't believe it's from episode 1. That's what always trips me up, is that, like, that was literally the first episode. Isn't that great? So, Ray, what are we doing? Pikachu with balloons or something else? Ask the boss. What does the boss want? We might have time for 2 more. We'll see. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got, folks. Just shrinking this legendary Pokemon. Missing no, you probably need to get shrunk. I really don't want to shrink. I don't want to shrink. Missing no. Here you go, missing no. Oh yeah, Mewtwo. Okay, no, we'll do Mewtwo. It's fine. We're doing it. I forgot that was a thing. I forgot. There's Joey's Feebas. And let's take this Sword Hands up here. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pretty good, pretty good. Mewtwo. I don't want to do that pose. Everybody does that pose. Do a different one. Oh, I do not like the Mega Evolution of Mewtwo at all. Was not a fan. You know, where it's like the head gets bigger and the body gets smaller and like the tail is now part of the head. Like, no. That's gonna be a no from me. Yeah, I'm not, that's gonna be no on that one. Oh, that's a cool pose. I like this pose. I was trying to find like a pose that's not the pose that he's always, it is always in. You know the pose. It's like, it's like always the same. Always the same. This one's a little different. Again? How many battles have I been in? It's almost slightly Charmeleon-ish. Best in 5 seconds drawing ever. I know, right? That could have been a 60-second challenge. I'm assuming people are like saving up all their exposure bucks to challenge me because I feel like we get a lot less clips nowadays than we used to. which is okay. It's fine. Let's see. I need to shrink Mewtwo a little bit. It's been tough saving up exposure bucks, but there's always someone using. Yeah, that's true. That one's fun, and I that one's cheap. That's a cheap one. I do like that. I think it's funny myself, and I think it's a fun way to come into the stream and get my attention, to make sure you know that I have acknowledged your presence. Lou, you still hanging around, or did you bail? See, now here's the real test. See how long he stuck around. I think I've used at least 600 in this stream alone. It's been tough saving up Switch Bucks, but there's always someone. Oh, I'm sorry, I already read that. Maybe clips could go down a bit. 300 points is a lot. Is it a lot? I mean, I'm not opposed to lowering it. It's fine. I think it's been good to like test over the last like month to kind of test how it works, and if people feel like it's too high or not enough, you know? Because I really didn't know, so I had to kind of just pick a number and go with it. See, Lou left. I see how it is. I drew Dragonite. He's like, yo, I'm out. I'm out. Yo, dog, I'm out. I'm saving. If only it was 2 separate currencies, like cash and coins. Dun, 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 so let's see. This would be coming up here like this, and over. No, like there. Yeah, maybe there. So nobody else had any other ideas for something fun for episode 100, huh? But it sounds like people are not opposed to my idea. I drew that, now we're gonna erase it. I keep thinking of ideas. So far, not a bad idea. Shape challenge with the number 100. Interesting. Episode 100, you invite a bunch of guests and make them all draw your requests. Oh, that's like the ultimate flip. I like the way you think, Ray. Bonus points if they can't draw. That's super fun. This actually seems like it's way too big. It should be like Doesn't really matter. You know, the fun thing about this one is, I guess the only exception being Dragonite, because I really wanted to do that still from the show because it was really funny. These are all like entire full body, which is not normal, really. I don't do that a lot on these on the show. I have like I do very few full entire character drawings. It's like mostly half body or like a portrait. And with this, it's like you're almost all full body. This is like, you guys are getting spoiled today. Don't get used to this. This is not normal. Maybe Kevin can draw too, but we only see his after everyone else draws their version of the request. IBN, if you gave me a heads up, I'll try not to be as awkward if you let me in on again. It can be intimidating. I get it. I get it. Someone's throwing bits at me. What's up, Reed? 100 whole bits. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Hope Castle, nice to see you. How are you? Thank you for the kind words. Reed, did you see my book? My kids' book that I'm doing with Brian? Exclamation point book. Yeah, and Larry's here. The whole gang is here. I think they're gonna leave soon though. It's about that time. It's okay. It's alright. It's fine. Alright, there's Mewtwo. I like that. It's a different pose. It's like not his usual pose. Thank you, Joey. Honestly, I'd probably be a huge pain in the butt logistically anyway. Maybe. Alright, so I want like some red. I want like some red undertones in this one. Because again, it's like it's a character that's kind of like mostly white. But I want it to have some kind of underlying color going on here. So I'm going to do this, and then I'll throw white on top of this. Ray, that's a lot of bits, Ray. That's a lot of bits, Ray. I appreciate that. You don't have to do that, man. That being said, I'll take it. You don't have to. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Too kind, too kind. Remember, if you're a patron, you can download all of the artwork. As high resolution as I can save it. I will post that up on Patreon tonight. So if you wanna snag it for any purpose at all, you can. Commercial, personal, doesn't matter. It's your artwork. Do what you want with it. And if you're not a patron, consider it. There's a lot of cool stuff I put on Patreon. And I send out stickers in the mail for $5 tier patrons, which I'm about to do soon. So there's another sticker coming out very soon. That's literally $1, my dude. But it means so much. It's true. It all adds up, though. This aggression will not stand. He took my first place spot. That's a bit much. I did see the book. I opened up the Kickstarter, but haven't finished. Okay, no problem. You still have plenty of time. We're not even one full weekend yet. This Saturday will be 1 week. But it has been received very well. Super exciting. It's definitely going to happen. So now it's just all the cool stretch goals and stuff to unlock. Plus, obviously, if you support it, you get the book before anybody else does. But there's a lot of cool little like extras, which is all based on different artwork. Some of it's exclusive artwork for that kind of stuff. So I think it's worth it. I think it's worth checking out. Instead of waiting around until the just general release, but you know, whatever. I will be there after it's up. What even is a hype train? Oh, a hype train is close. If you, yeah, it's like if you give enough bits and or sub and or gift subs to somebody else, if enough of it happens in like quick succession, then I think there's like a discount that's offered for anybody. I think that's how it works. Oh, the train. See, the train has begun. It's a hype train. Yeah, you can use bits anywhere. It doesn't have to be. If you buy them, you can use them on any stream. Oh, what did that say? You get access to emotes? I have no idea. I honestly have no idea how it works. It just said a message, though. What did it say? Completing level 1 requires combined. I don't have any idea what it means. I don't think I've ever had a hype train officially happen on my channel. Reed says, I enjoyed watching Jeff's auction off the... Yeah, that's it, man. That's the end of them. They're done. Dunzo. It says you get a new emo. Okay. So which one did you get? Can you put it in there? Did it happen or no? And, yeah, if you know this, the, Bobo Laveau, if you know, feel free to regale us, because I don't know. I don't know. I just draw. I just draw. So it's 3 people doing a combination of subbing or gifting 100 bits starts the train. Okay, that's good to know. So that's what happens. And then you get the emote at the end. So the train... Thank you, Reed. Found it with the mermaid legs. I wasn't notified of when it would even happen. I don't know.
Welcome to the Pokemon Center.
I apologize for being ill-informed. This is definitely the most bits I've ever gotten, just for the record. I've never gotten this many bits in a show. You guys must really like Pokemon. It's literally not because of that, Kevin. Okay. Thank you all. Really appreciate it. Appreciate the bits. We're gonna do this color. You guys are awesome, man. Thanks a lot. I appreciate all that. During the train subs and bits can advance the train. At the end, people who contribute can get it. Okay. The pool of emotes are decided by the level of the... Interesting. I don't know any of this. All foreign to me. Thank you guys for contributing. Thank you for helping me with my first hype train. Mewtwo has to have a glow because it's Mewtwo, so Mewtwo has to have a glow. And I would have gone more purple, but we already did that with Lugia, so I'm gonna go in with the more pink. Which a lot of the like newer, more recent versions of Mewtwo are more in the kind of reds, pinks than in the purples, I've noticed. Thanks, Reed. And Hawkeye Lego Man. Appreciate all that. Yeah, I wonder if you can customize the emote. Look at all those emotes. I shouldn't bit you this much unless you're drawing Chester. Andrew, appreciate all those bits, man. Very kind of you. You guys are awesome. Totally unexpected. It's the Pokemon. It's the power of the Pokemon. It's the power of friendship. Yeah, thank you guys. It is greatly appreciated. Alright, so we do have time. Oh, no. We don't have time. I was like, we have time for another one. We have time for, like, a really simple one. What's a really simple Pokemon? Voltorb? What is a really simple... Diglett? Somebody give me a really simple one. Like, Diglett, Voltorb, Jigglypuff. Like, I mean, simple. Pokemon stream is bringing in more funds than years... I know, isn't it amazing? Years of YouTube. You missed the train. The hype train is long gone. Better luck next... That's what the little message says. Sorry, I'm getting a spam call. Go away. Thank you guys all. I really do appreciate that. I appreciate all the bits. I just gave triangle emotes just because I felt left out. It's all good. Let me look up what this is. I think I know what Gulpin is, right? It's like the green one with like a big mouth. That is simple. We're doing the Gulpin. That is super simple. And that was the first one up. This thing. Miltank is not simple. Not unless you are hiding some masterclass Pokemon drawing skills I don't know about there, Hawkeye Lego Man. Look at this thing. Its like hands are like exactly the same as its mouth, and that looks weird to me. Looks super weird to me, but whatever. Thank you guys. Everyone's throwing bits at me now. The train left, everybody. I still appreciate the bits though. I do appreciate it. Thank you guys very, very much. Should I just draw more Pokemon? Pokemon got people generous today.
Oh. You did these? Freehand?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm really proud of you.
Thanks, Ray. Oh, thanks, Larry. Sorry. Thank you, Larry. Appreciate it. It looks like when a little kid asks for bedtime kisses. I appreciate that you're proud of me, Larry.
Oh, Jesus! Oh,
Meanwhile,
God. Oh, Jesus, God! Oh, Mary, Mother of Jesus, Jesus of Nazareth!
see the difference between Larry and Ray? Larry's like, I'm proud of you. And Ray's like, Jesus. Jesus. Sorry, Larry. Look at this Gulpin. A fan of the Pokemon. Reed says, nah, just like the newer time. Nice, I'm happy. Yep, easier to jump in a while. Anytime, Reed, anytime. It's always here. Unless I'm sick or traveling. Friday night, I'll be here. Alright, let's color Gulpin here. Do 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 do. This is a nice change of pace compared to Arceus and this sword thing and It's like, and now Gulpin. And now we present Gulpin. This is the thumbnail. Is Gulpin. It's like, that's the thumbnail Pokemon. Let's see. Hopefully you guys have a good stream today over there in your part of the woods. Your part of the net. Reed and Larry. And we need our yellow here for the feather leaf thing hair. I don't know what you want to call this. I present Gulpin. So we got 10. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, look at all them Pokemon emotes Boba Laveau's got. Those are the ones I used like when I first kind of hopped over to Twitch, and I literally had no idea what I was doing. Like as a viewer, I had no idea what I was doing. And I was like, oh, look at these cool Pokemon emotes. And I just used those in like every stream I was in because those were like, I thought they were cool. And then I realized like nobody uses them. It's like, oh. Because everyone uses all the like custom ones that all the, you know, all their favorite streamers have. Which makes sense. Those are like the renders from the fighting game, aren't they? Whatever that one was called. Pokemon, whatever. KO. Pokemon Mortal Kombat game. Let's see, Reed says, we shall. You are always welcome to draw, paver Brikx, and talk Disney Plus. I appreciate it, Reed. As well-meaning as that is, I somehow don't believe that would work. But thank you. Let's see, I'm just moving some stuff around. I'll clean this up a little bit better after the show is done. Try to fill up the canvas. Missing no, you can get bigger again. See you later, Reed. See you later, Larry. All right, so let's walk through. We are at the end, ladies and gentlemen. We have concluded our stream today. So I'm gonna walk through all of the Pokemon doodles we did. We'll end up, and then we'll find another artist to go raid. For those of you that are gonna stick around for a little bit longer. But if not, if you need to head out, I do appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for all the bits that everybody threw at me today. You were literally throwing change at me. Ow! Ow, thank you. Ow, thank you. Definitely appreciate it. So we've got Shadow Lugia. That was the first one we did. That was officially from our theme suggester today, which was Ninja with the Bricks. So Ninja asked for a Shadow Lugia. So thank you, Ninja, for being one of my patrons. It is very appreciated. Exclamation point Patreon in the chat for anybody if you want to see what that is, information about that. And moving on, we've got this Dragonite, which was from a screenshot from the show because I thought it was really funny. It's actually our only non-full body drawing. We've got a Smeargle that is my MrHinkleDraws Smeargle. So he's got a fancy mustache and a vest. It's my version. And we've got this Feebas, which is Joey's favorite Pokemon. And we've got this like sword katana thing, which again I forgot what it was called. It's like Kartana? I don't remember. Sorry. Interesting design. Missing no, definitely the winner today. Definitely the best. Definitely the best. We've got Mewtwo. We've got Gulpin. Here's our topical Arceus. Very topical. And our Alolan Ninetales. Yeah, pretty good, huh? These are pretty good. Need to rearrange these, though. So, yes, remember, if you're a patron, I will have all the artwork available to download in high definition, the highest resolution possible, in like an hour or so. You're welcome to grab it. If not, if you're not a patron, consider it. I do take very good care of my patrons because they take care of me. So I definitely appreciate the support there. You can also find me on all the socials. ! Socials. There you go. Same username everywhere. Making that missing. Yeah, please. It'd be awesome. It'd be great. And then also, remember, I've got a book. I've got a kid's book on Kickstarter right now. We are funded. The book is going to happen, but we're still collecting funds for the stretch goals. And of course, you get the book early if you support it. So it'd be really appreciated if you check that out. Let me find out what our theme is next week. Tell you guys that real quick. And then I will find us an artist to go raid this evening. Stand by. I cannot see what any of you are saying. I trust it's all good things or it's nothing. Let me get that thread. Let's see what we're doing next week. What are we doing next week? Let's see. Alright, we did anime, we did body parts, we did food, caricatures, live action movies, Pokemon. So the next theme is cars. Just cars. So cars / race cars. Not vehicles, cars specifically. And that is from Idea Brickworks. So that'll be fun. Should be a good one. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, Matt didn't show up, so we didn't get an ! Horse today. Sounds fun. The vehicle ones actually end up being really good. I get like nervous about them because I don't think I'm very good at drawing vehicles and stuff, but they usually come. Thanks for watching. Huge shout out to all the amazing folks who support my work over on Patreon. Patrons have access to a ton of exclusive content, such as high-resolution files of all the artwork I drew during this episode. They even have opportunities to directly impact projects I'm working on with their input and get real gifts in the mail every single month. Check out patreon.com/MrHinkleDraws to join me along my art journey. Be well, and I'll catch you next time.